is like so relaxing, it has this smoky, delicious flavor.
It's truly American, and the stories behind it are just amazing.
The story, the history, the growth, things people are seeing right now, and everybody wants to say they own a barrel or they own a brand
If it weren't for Jeff, there would probably be a lot fewer people in this industry and being able to come out with their own brands and make their dreams a reality.
Several years ago, the bourbon industry was on a downslide. It was thought that bourbon may not survive. Clear spirits were taken over. We all kind of stuck together, and we're now enjoying it on the upswing.
People think it's just a gentleman's drink, but I think it's for the ladies too.
I actually was looking at a finance textbook, and it said, there's historical returns on equity that have been, traditionally high, and distilled spirits was among like the top 3, I think. And I said, I want to learn more about distilled spirits.
The story of the spirits industry is really a story of categories that catch a moment with consumers, and like many consumer products, they have long life cycles, these categories. And bourbon had one and is now experiencing another.
Several years ago, I think those of us who were in this industry started to really see a pretty impressive growth curve, I'd say. And there was this consumer demand for this story around bourbon, and giving a piece of Americana is what it felt like. And I think that's really resonated with the consumer. And I think that's translated on a growth scale and spoken to really this global reach. It's spilled beyond America and really gone out into international markets who, want to get in on the fun.
Bourbon is just much more than just business. It's a culture, it's the air that we breathe, it's what we do, It represents so much than just the liquid in the bottle.
It is all of the above. It is what I expected, having had a flash of understanding how the moving pieces of the industry work. It is way more fun. Everybody understands spirits. Everybody understands the value proposition, and bourbon has really developed a cachet over the last 10 years that everyone is wanting to sort of tag along with, myself included.
5 years from now, we're probably one of the 15 largest brands in the state. We're surpassing day over day, what we aspired to be 10, 15 years ago. We are now at that level and then going beyond, which is absolutely crazy. We have grown significantly faster than we had ever anticipated when we first started the company.
Well, everybody loves rare and precious, shiny little things, right? The bourbon industry, the first thing I gotta say about the bourbon industry and why it's so much fun to work in is there's no bad bourbon. Really isn't.
No, bourbon can't die out. It is the American spirit, so it can't die. It's going to be here forever. It is truly the only thing that you can claim as the American spirit.
Well, I think bourbon is more than a commodity, right? I think that some of what we do is commodity trading, but there is no doubt that part of the bourbon story is who made it. Where was it aged? Where was it distilled? That's a little bit more, I think, than just trading frozen orange concentrate.
Bourbon may be an American tradition, but it's international. We even have it down under.